Good evening, team, and once again, I'm here to making a nice video over SPY analysis, uh, a deep and a technical analysis, right? So first, I would like to know, guys, how was your day? Because today it was so much noise in the market, and the volume was not there at all, right? If I just do like day volume, let's look at it, how much it was. So 76 million, yesterday was 82, and before that 79, and before that 89, right? So on an average volume we have is 70.62 million, right? But the today's volume, it was so low that everyone was just looks like they were struggling, right? And why I'm saying that, just look at it. So if I do like 5 minutes charting, you can see that how badly they were playing in the market, right? The market starts right in the morning. We see a small sell off, right? And the small sell off then converted into buy. And the reason was because, like they knew it very well that they can, like bulls can only open position until, the Fed meeting announcement, right? Because even the bulls knows there was nothing positive going on, and that's the reason, right? I mean, we see a strong buy right in the morning until here, until 10:30 a.m. And after that, like it was up down. If I show you just 1 minute, it was too much noise in the market, right? If you look at it, it came up, it came down, it came up, down, up, down. These wicks were really really bad for the any type of options, because this was taking a theta burn so quick that people are not even able to manage the stop loss. So if you are able to save your capital today and is still green, and I would suggest the people who did not even take trade on the Fed day, they are golden, right? So what is the first thing in the market? The first thing in the market is to save your capital at any cost, right? To save your capital by end of the day so you can use that capital if there is opportunity in the market, right? So guys, so many things going on in the market right now, right? First is geopolitical, right? Everywhere we see there are wars going on: Russia, Ukraine, India, Pakistan, and now it's Israel and Iran. And that's nothing new. Israel and Iran was always into war, but this time it's like little more serious because of those nuclear threat. But anyway, we will not go that far because that is not our job. Our job is to work on technical, find out what SPY is doing and what it could do next, right? Okay, guys. So one very important thing I would like to mention in today's video, that SPY has a dividend announcement, and they are going to pay that dividend money right on Friday morning. You see, that's why I have this screenshot saved. So look at it. Next dividend is 20th June 2025 announced. Dividend amounted, and that's a free money. So whoever hold SPY until today, they will get the money on 20th June. So suppose if you have 100 SPY shares, those $100 is free money. Okay. And that's one reason, like that's one reason this keeping this SPY up so far in the market. Otherwise, there is no other reason I don't see there is nothing bullish right now, right? Because I mean there is bullish, but it's not that bullish that they will keep the SPY all-time high. All right. So let me minimize this. This is I just wanted to show you for a reason, right? So you can have keep in your mind whoever will buy today, like they only has the opportunity today. So that's why even after Fed meeting we did see a sell off, but the sell off again get bought again get bought in the end. Like look at the liquidity, how much liquidity is generated in the end session, right? So now what they can do next. So in my yesterday video, right, if you see, I draw these two trend lines and I suggested the same thing, right? I mean, draw these two trend lines and most probably the market will, move around them. So, and I suggested one more thing, whenever you are drawing, like drawing a charting of any stock, make sure you have at least 3 days of data in your mind. So what happen is if the market, good chances the market will, try to go higher of their pre-market data. So this was the pre-market high, right? Which is 600.06. So once market do a breakout of their pre-market high, then there is a chances then we can see a next selling from the previous day resistance, right? And what was the previous day resistance? It was this area. This was the selling zone, right? Yes. I mean, this was the selling zone, right? So we see a selling again at same point from previous day, right? So if I just draw this line, it is very close to the selling point. I mean, actual selling starts right from here, right? So that's why there was a target, right? Once if the market started to come up, the maximum pain for those, like upside for the bears would be this area. And that's what they did. As soon as the bulls reach at this particular area or zone, we started to see a good rejection. We can see nice rejection, but this nice rejection again, the problem was there was a nice rejection, but this nice rejection was not like a good fat red candles type of rejection, right? In off market data is showing differently, but when it is like trading today, I see there were a lot of noise. You see the wicks, these wicks were creating lot of noise in the market. Let me show you which wicks I'm telling about. I'm talking about these big wicks, right? So this is 15 minutes, that's why you're unable to see the wicks, but if I do like 5 minutes, you can see these long wicks, and these longs were liquid generating liquidity. They were tapping the orders which were unfilled, and this was all happening because of this dividend thing, because this will be paid on day after tomorrow. Market is closed, right? So what I am suspecting right now is the market will see one more move right at open. I think even though the dividend will be paid at what time, I don't know. If whenever whatever the time is, just make sure maybe they will pay the dividend right at open, right at 9, and then we can start it to see some good dump in the SPY. Okay. Now how low it can go? That's the question, right? So it's very hard to say right now where the market will open. But if I look at future is still open, I guess. If I look at MES, right, we already see lots of selling in the MES right now, and it made a low of 6,000. All right. So you see a sell off and then buyback, sell off and then buyback. But so far, it's following this structure. buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. So if you look at it, the structure is like more like a lower low. Every time the spy or a future trying to go up, we see a new low in the market. New up, we see a new low. Go up, we see a new low, new low. So right now the market is in a kind of small, slowly coming into the downtrend, right? So let's get back to our spy and do the proper charting on it. So MES giving us some idea where the market is heading on Friday, June 20th, right? So now look at it carefully and try to see what all we can figure out in terms of finding out the levels, right? So as I always says that make sure you are working on a 15 minutes of data at least, which will give you more clarity. So what one thing they did today was they generate lot of liquidity at this particular zone 596 to 594. So team, this area right now, this area is very powerful for bulls because number of times the market got saved in this area 596, 595, 595, and again today. So how many times the market got saved right here as well. So look at this, guys. That is the reason the market is not giving up easily, right? So if I just draw this particular area by touching all these points, the things will be more clear to you. And that's why it is working as a liquidity. So look at this area. How many times the market saved on in the first month of June, like in the initial days of June. So 3rd June, 4th June, and then 5th June. It breaks, however, it bought back up right away. So this area is something which is playing a critical role right now in bringing up the SPY, right? So this area 596.54, that's the area I would say it's critical right now to holding the bulls in the market, right? So this is one of the liquidity zone 596 to 594, like from here to here, and it's a bigger liquidity zone, so $3. So this zone must has to be break for more downside momentum, and if it is break then we can see 591, and then the next, if these two levels break then we can see 585, and this all can achieve be on Friday, right? So this is what my thought is. Friday is also a witching. Let me see one thing. Friday is also a triple witching day, right? So, and this, what is triple witching day? It's basically a market event when three type of financial contract expire: stock option, stock index option, and stock index future, right? So let me tell you the this term. So it's a triple witching day. Let me paste it right over here. So it will be easy. So look at these financial. What is triple witching day? It is a market event when three type of financial contract expire: stock options, stock index option, and stock index future. So guys, so future is also expiring, means new future gonna open. Okay. Index options also expiring and stock options also expiring. So three types of option is getting expired on this coming Friday. So it's a very important Friday, guys. Okay. So what I'm suggesting is we can see a major moves on this coming Friday. I'm not expecting anything, but I can see if we break 591, we can see 585, right? Because right in the morning, what will happen as soon as SPY gives the dividend to the people, then the SPY will start it to dump. The people will start to dump the SPY because then their purpose is completed, right? Once the purpose is completed, first I would suggest to break this particular zone. Once it's break, we'll see a small gap up, and then we see a retracement, and then we will see a new rejection. Okay, so that is what my understanding is. However, the bullish scenario is if if the market if the market hold this particular area, the one which I draw here, right? This 596 and 595. This is the area which is saving the market kind of right now, right? This 595 and 594 area. Let me make this zone bigger. So 594 to 596 area is saving the market right now. So all I can say is right in the morning, once they, the people come and try to buy SPY and try to dump SPY after taking the dividend, there is a huge possibility the market will first try to break this 595 retracement, 594, retracement, and then 591. So these are the scenarios I have in my mind on the bearish side. However, for the bull side, if it holds this level, then we can see this 600 level again in the market. Right? I am not bullish right now for sure. Okay. If only what I can do on the Friday is Friday market, my concept will be very simple, guys. If the market open above this area, right, 596, 598, then my plan is very simple. I will do a short of the market from 602 because a triple witching day, right? They can play any game, and the Friday is always a fake out. The breakouts are always a fake out. So what you can do is you can perfectly wait on Friday, and once it reaches your level, my level is, in case of bullishness, right? My level will be 600 and 602, where I will start to look for the short positions, right? Do not look short position in the middle from here to here, right? Do not look any short position in this area. All right, either you will buy short at this place, right? Do not buy short in the middle, right? Or if you want to buy a call or something, then this is the zone, this 594. And this zone, how you will play, you will see bullish engulfing, another bullish engulfing, and it must cross this particular zone, which is 597. Once you see that, then you have an opportunity to go up to 600. Okay, so that's how the market will be played on Friday. All you need is a game plan, and the game plan will be really simple. If the market is not opening according to your analysis, then stay away. My setup is quite simple. Let me make sure what I'm gonna do. I would see in the market, I'm ready for short position. So suppose if the market opens here, right, this will be my stop loss, right? And this will be first PT. Starting from here, right? Once it's break and hold, once this breaks and hold, this will be my first PT, 592, right? And then once, if this area does not hold, depend on the volume, then the next PT would be 591. Next PT would be 591. Where is 590? Oh, this is 591, right? Okay, yeah, so that's the first PT will be this 591, and the next PT would be this 585, right? Up to here 583. So we can see a good selling in the market on coming Friday. This will be my, you know this will be my setup in case if we started to see some bearish momentum, and if it's break 5 it is if it is breaking 593.99 or 594, then like we started to see some good selling in the market. Okay, so this is more like a bearish scenario. I am not bullish right now, so even though if the market right in the morning, if it goes above 600 something, then like I would redefine my levels and will start to do a shorting of those starting from like not here, because this is mitigated. I will try to see if this is the case, right? 603, if we started to see appear again in the market, then I will start to do the short in the market. All right, so this is very straightforward and basic plan I would approach with. Again, I'm telling you, it's a triple witching day. I am not bullish on Friday. Make sure if the market open below 597, in the pre-market, then it will try to test the low and then it comes up. Right in the morning, it might see you some pump and then started to dump in the market. All right. So as I told already, this will be my short position. I will open right here, and this will be the stop loss, right? So why stop loss of $3? Because this is entire liquidity zone, and I would like to give a time to my options because I usually take them for a year from now, right? So now, as I said already, we can see 583 in the market if we break 593 and 591. So watch your level, write your levels, um, and make sure 593 and 591 are the key levels. Okay. So if market does not hold this particular zone of 593, then we can see a straight sell off to 591 and then little bit retracement, and then the next sell off will be up to here. All right. So this is the basic plan, team. So but in bullish scenario, if we try to touch above 600 or 601, then I then open a short. So make sure its holding is done, right? In either direction, make sure it's holding. So holding means it's keep on consolidating at same area. In a very very smart language, this is what does that mean is. Okay. All right, guys. So once again, I would say happy trading on coming Friday. Be very very careful on any side of the market. Levels I already provided, and it will look good, like these levels will work on Friday. Let's see, like, so I will make try to make a one more video right in before the pre-market on Friday. But this is what my expectation is. The market will open, it will try to do the test on 591, retracement won't be able to break this resistance, then we can see new low on SPY, and SPY will be dumped by a lot of people right on 20th opening at the opening bell. All right. All right, guys. So this is what all I can suggest. Please watch this video carefully and tell me in the comment, uh, um, and press the bell icon also, right, for our updates on the channel. All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you like the video.